All right. What's up, YouTube? What's up, YouTube? It's your boy JFlood back with another reaction. And all right, and so for this video, we're doing Glizzy5ive, Hate Being Sober. Pretty sure it's like a new track, new song, shot by Guap Digital. Shout out Guap Digital. We're gonna react to this and like maybe a couple other Newark Drill tracks. And then we're also gonna look at some news coming out of New York and New Jersey. New Jersey, there was a big bust about a car theft ring, and in New York, I got some footage on my Instagram about this robbery that took place, yo. Where they dressed up like NYPD. So that's pretty fucking cool, right? Alright, so let's go ahead and let's just jump right into it. This is Glizzy5ive, Hate Being Sober. We're going to give it a rating, 1 out of 10. Let you know if it's hot or not here at 201 Reacts.
Hey, you know what's on the beat.
Alright, super recognizable sample off rip, and it goes with the title, Hate Being Sober.
Chasing a nigga, he fell. Soon they see my face, they bail. Shit got real, I still ain't tell. All trying to eat, so we run it ourselves. I'm trying to come through they hood with a mop. He won't beat me, shit gotta stop. I'm out the suburb, banging the block. This come to the hood, it's a one-stop shop. Come to the hood, we got what you need. She know I'm back, she on her knees. Give her some dick, she give me her keys. Pick out the bowls, back to the peas. I know I'm up, but she gotta buy it. No, I ain't fuck her, she know I'm lying. She on my phone, just keep crying. Bro, keep lying, this little ass frying. Bending her down, this thing too good. Bitch, shut up, go give me a wood. Don't speak when I'm talking, it's that understood. You do what I say, then we gon' be good. You do what I say, then I might trick. I fell in love with the stick. Told her be sloppy, you got your spit. Use the chair, do that whole split. Told her come here, she got excited. Turn that ass round, come here and ride it. She couldn't take it, told her to fight it. Freak out church, bitch, know how to hide it.
Alright, yo, it took me a second to realize it, but this is a bop. This is dope. Like, this shit is dope.
Got a little hood bitch on my work. She got the JFlood201 on her purse. She on top and she like the twerk. Don't care, she fuck next, I hit it first. Don't care, she fuck next, I still crack that bitch. Link with the house, we smack that bitch. I don't like the toilet, the Mac test spit. If you diss too much, the back and shit. If you diss too much, ain't getting the pass. How about chasing? I'm on his eyes. I free chase, making him die. Dance music in there. She on this bitch, she gon' fly out of town. 2 part 10s, knock her down. My mother sleep, this bitch too loud. If she don't be quiet, then she getting out. Still my right foot out of my blood. I don't give a fuck, I shoot at a stud. I'm still hanging with the ones from the mud. We on the same page looking for thugs. I'm cracking her on the scene. Ain't take me long to get her the link. So he's just shooting, I won't even blink. Took out his brains, he say one thing. She eating a dick, no gagging. He got hit, then he start lagging. Them niggas hard and just keep lagging. Ain't easy to get up on me, I'm packing. I like to kick shit off. Niggas be talking, they tell they soft. Please don't speak on me, I'ma talk. And he got hit with the stick like golf.
He got a socks hat on, I got a socks hat on. Alright, so we're gonna listen. It's a mad simple video. Let's just be honest. Super easy. You invite the friends over, right? Everybody has a little bit of Don Julio. Everybody gets to jumping around and shit. It's great. Super fun, super easy. It's only like 1 minute and 50 seconds, 59 seconds. Easy track, easy views, easy numbers, easy money, man, if you want to know the truth. Great sample. That's the key to this, is a great sample. I didn't even really get too much of the lyrics, you know what I mean? I don't need to, because it's a bop. It's like, it's just for having fun, and this is like a quick like release, like a quick, you know, quick music release. Like, you know, it's all about the visuals. You got Guap Digital to do it. It's quality. It's 4K, whatever. It's dope, man. Solid win, solid W. I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. You know? Alright. Alright. Alright, let's see.
Well, the culprits behind a sophisticated crime.
So, after that, we're gonna jump right into the car theft ring out here in New Jersey. These West Africans were stealing luxury cars, shipping it back to Africa with their scammer money.
crime ring that targeted a car.
Funny as hell.
Car owners all over New Jersey are in custody tonight.
The group of thugs accused of stealing 40 cars by any means necessary, including crawling into the homes of their victims and in the dead of night, stealing key fobs.
And they weren't targeting just any cars. New Jersey reporter Anthony Johnson with the latest on this takedown live in Bayonne. Anthony?
Yeah, authorities are calling this a very complex criminal enterprise. What they would do is steal those cars, and eventually they would bring the
fuck?
Well, the culprits behind a sophisticated crime ring that targeted a car. Car owners all over New Jersey are in custody tonight. Takedown live in Bayonne. Anthony?
Yeah, authorities are calling this a very complex criminal enterprise. What they would do is steal those cars, and eventually they would bring the cars over here to the Port of Elizabeth, make their way over here to the Port of Elizabeth or to the Port of Staten Island, and eventually end up in West Africa. This is one of the crimes that authorities have linked to an auto theft ring. It was run out of West Africa and paid middlemen in the Bronx that ordered burglary.
Yo, what's going on, man? Why won't they just let it rock?
Hey, Jersey, as your governor, I'll actually
man.
lower your taxes.
No way!
Yes way.
A major takedown of an organized car theft ring put nearly a dozen people in jail. Nick Calloway was there when officials announced the sting today and shares where exactly those stolen
ports and international waters. Auto theft is
with high-end men breaking into homes while residents sleep to steal key fobs, then taking off with high-end cars.
Auto theft is certainly not unique to New Jersey, but easy access to neighboring states, to ports and international waters make us particularly susceptible to organized auto theft rings.
New Jersey Attorney General Matthew Platkin says a months-long investigation has taken down an organized car theft ring. Investigators say they found 43 luxury cars valued at more than $3.6 million in 2 parking garages in the Bronx, including this one on Jennings Street. Police say the garage...
Yo, why did it always come back down to the Bronx? Yo, this is crazy. What the fuck is going on, bro? Oh, they keep shutting it down because I'm using news stuff to react to it. Is that what it is? Like, this is like you gotta go to the news channel? That's crazy, bro.
A major takedown of an organized car
all over New Jersey.
Let's look at this. Morris County, Essex County, Middlesex County, Middlesex County.
Jersey. 2 more men are being sought by police.
Monroe, yeah, Monroe. East Windsor, that's Mercer County. Look at this, they're mostly after BMWs. We take it to Port Elizabeth and Staten Island, and then that would go to the Bronx, or to the Bronx. Oh, they would go to the Bronx, and then from the Bronx it would go to Port Elizabeth and Staten Island, and then from there it would go out to Africa. Crazy shit, crazy shit. All right, let's go to the story. Shout out Vane Allright. Shout out Vane Allright. Might be doing a collab with her. That would be dope. Honeymoon phase is over with the cheater. Yeah, she's got great content, guys. Go check her out. So this is it. Right here. Brooklyn, NY bodega. Men dressed as cops. New York City, Brooklyn, bodega, men dressed as police, rob. Here we go.
In the race for governor, there's only one progressive who Democrats trust, Ras Baraka.
Well, Craig, Vanessa, the United Bodegas of America called these suspects criminals who dressed as cops, saying they stormed into the Tajukan Deli here in broad daylight on a Sunday morning, flashing weapons, assaulting store staff, and then robbing the store. Watch the fear in that man's face.
Look at this shit. He thinks it's a cop, but he's not sure. He knows something's fishy. He's like, this ain't no regular cop. The fuck is this? He got the bling on, right? They're out there in the bodega out in Brooklyn. I don't know if this guy is strapped or not. You guys in the chat let me know, or comments let me know if you think this guy is strapped, because watch what happens next.
3 men with their faces partly concealed and 2 in NYPD labeled jackets charge at him before forcing him to the ground. He's left lying on his back with his hands up as those suspects pace about the narrow store aisle. In another aisle, another takedown. This suspect coming face to face with a second man, then forcing him to turn around before walking him off camera. All this happening after 8 a.m. Sunday off Marcus Garvey Boulevard and Willoughby Avenue in Bed-Stuy. Then, moments later, a third man is struck down as a suspect rushes by with a large garbage bag. United Bodegas of America saying the suspects tied up 1 worker and forced 4 others to lie face down. And back live.
That's it. I think they got more footage because I'm telling you, bro, like, I've seen more shit. Watch this. Watch this, bro. Alright, y'all ready?
Pulling out Max, make you drop your rocks, knocking squares out of the box.
Alright, wait, watch. They throw him to the ground. Alright. The other guy went to the back to go get the other guy. These 2 are focused on him because of his bling, probably. They want that necklace. They want his wallet. They're also there probably to grab lottery tickets, whatever the fuck, right? Tobacco. I don't know what else they got in a bodega besides the register that's really like that crazy. All right, but watch this. So they slide him off camera. They slide him off camera. Right?
Crew props the Glock, pulling out Max,
when they slide him off camera, y'all look for the gun. Look for the gun that they take off.
Drop your rocks, knocking squares out of the box. Keep my device sane, sticking up dice games, leave them shook in the rain. Beating fools so bad, have them praying like Christ came. Shit get real, better chill before I fill him up like Phyllis Mills. Squeezing on that British steel, plain and simple, the kid is trail. Ain't no love in the field, just a reason to kill. Shoot him up, homicide scene, traps.
Alright, so watch, they're interacting with
stars,
them, right?
Rap stars hide behind screens, trying to find green, gun smoke like 9 fiends. Set aside means, broke boys ain't in my league. Ralph Lowe, Nico, and Rudy Lowe, may no hustle hard.
Alright, does he have a gun?
More Iglesias than Julio. Dang, I bag your cutie ho. You clowns truly know I get paid, moving O's. Loot ain't enough, dudes front, let me know who to bluff. Shoot 'em up, leave 'em slumped, that's the code when it's tough. Hollow tips, red dots, infrared beams. Leave 'em ghost, they was acting like they been through things. Shoot 'em up, homicide scene. Trap stars, rap stars, hiding behind screens. Trying to find green, gun smoke like 9 fiends. Set aside means, broke boys ain't in my league. We don't talk, we just load them up.
Yeah, like they're faking like they're police, and then they let that one guy just throw everybody to the ground, bro. That shit crazy.
Cat boy, we show him. Yeah,
and he's stealing something. I don't know what they grabbed, but they grabbed some shit. Anyway, man, this shit is crazy. Shit is super wild, y'all. Man, damn, I don't know. Let me see something. Oh, okay. I was getting a call. I wasn't sure if it was from my boy out there in Essex County Jail. If it was a jail call, I would pick up. You know, I gotta talk to my people. But listen, so this shit is crazy with the you know, the guys zip tied and stuff. It's wild, super wild. They go in there looking like police, right? Throw the motherfuckers to the ground and start robbing the place. super genius move, really. If you're in an area that it's already kind of like the hood and people are wary of police and aren't really like the type to like cooperate, or a lot of the people that might be in that bodega aren't like the most law-abiding citizens themselves, to go in there as police and rob the place is a genius move. We've seen it with Boston PD. We've seen that, you know, technique used with the Boston PD. We've seen a lot of people do stuff like that, you know, to gain access into different things, faking to be police. But yeah, so I hope you guys are enjoying this. This is crazy footage, man, out of the Bronx. A crazy story out of New Jersey with the car theft ring, shipping them to Africa, and then also like just some great music coming out of Newark. You know, Glizzy5ive. What else do we got? You know, there was another guy. It was T3X. T3X Newark Drill. Let me see. Where's that white kid? There's a white guy making the Newark Drill stuff. Oh, it's called On Court. There it is.
If every time you see an ad, you just wanna...
So we're gonna end it with another music
it's
video
a free Chrome extension
from Newark. And by court, I don't know, does he mean Highland Court? Does he mean Hyatt Court? Sorry, Hyatt Court. Does he mean, like, there's a couple different, like, you know, court projects out there. But that's the one that comes to my mind, is the greats. Great sample again.
That 007, no handout shit, bro. Pretty guys, bro. My brother, my name Bobby, bro. One of the top niggas died with a decock, ran out of shot, chased him down in the Reebok. Follow rap and I ain't trying beatbox, I play the hot shit, banging the G-Lock. Dump out the hot rod, making the V-Rock. Text got a record of letting the heat flop. Bitch be buying the Lulu, for the free I put dick in the Nunu. How you mad at little text on the Bluetooth, I'm really active and lit on the YouTube. Got a 40 and threw out the deuce, whip out the wop, knock a little nigga screws loose.
Whip out the deuce, yeah yo. Samesies. Caught a charge for that, not fun.
This and I told him to play ball. I'm on court trying to knock someone face off. Had his bitch on fuck the whole game, roll stiff neck, bitch, he did dick with a sprain jaw. Being solid eventually.
I got super lucky though. I'm not trying to talk about my shit on here. My bad. Let's go back.
Letting the heat flop. Bitch be buying the Lulu, for the free I put dick in the Nunu. How you mad at little text on the Bluetooth, I'm really active and lit on the YouTube. Got a 40 and threw out the deuce, whip out the wop, knock a little nigga screws loose. Niggas dissed and I told him to play ball. I'm on court trying to knock someone face off. Had his bitch on fuck the whole game, roll stiff neck, bitch, he did dick with a sprain jaw. Being solid eventually paid off. Catch a body to jump on the gray dog. I'm like Scotty the 92 playoffs. Had it zipped and I got me a tray ball. On the run I've been ducking them state calls. Fuck the system, I'm breaking them state laws. Back to back I ain't taking no days off. Gave it up what I fuck when I wait long. Baby text popping out with the Draco. Ain't no big bro, I do what I say so. Cut her shoe and they know how to lay low. I got the throwing bro, they ain't no case closed. I got one that she makes in the Fago. No a Haitian ass bitch on the Yayo. I be rich at that packet Tobago. I make case all Pablo Diego. One of the top niggas died with a decock, ran out of shot, chased him down in the Reebok. Follow rap and I ain't trying beatbox, I play the op shit, banging the G-Lock. Dump out the hot rod, making the V-Rock. Text got a record of letting the heat flop. Bitch be buying the Lulu, for the free I put dick in the Nunu. How you mad at little text on the Bluetooth, I'm really active and lit on the YouTube. Got a 40 and threw out the deuce.
Alright, I think we heard enough. I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10, 6.5 out of 10. Great visuals. Way to go to Rari Digital for the video. Flashing the piece and all this stuff. Clearly a tough guy. Well liked by his hood. Don't know where he's from. He says On Court. That's the name of the video track. So probably, you know, we can't really decipher it. I got money on him versus Rugrat. I don't know about all that. But here's why. I don't know him personally. But Rugrat makes dope ass music. He has a whole Florida like drawl and appeal. And that state really backs its people. New Jersey is a smaller pond, right? Which is to its advantage. But it's overshadowed by New York. I've never heard of this guy before, bro. I've never heard of him before. I've heard of some other white rappers coming out of that area, right? This guy, right? No, where is it? G33B. Right, isn't that his name? G33B. Here we go. Right? So I've heard of a lot of white guys coming out of this area, but to go back to the last video, right? What I liked about it was Rari Digital was on it, high quality. What I didn't like about it is like, yeah, you can tell he's just finding his flow with that penmanship and with like the verbiage. It's dope. He knows all the street lingo. He's clearly in the mix doing real things. Otherwise, people wouldn't be in the comments saying it. But just be careful, man. Be careful of the infamy that comes with that, right? Because people are going to want to test you. I'm sure he's used to that. Being a white guy in these hood environments, in that surrounding, especially if he's from the courts, right? Or if he's from, like, let's just say a clique out there, right? Like Grapes or Blood or something like that, right? And he's banging. You're going to have more to prove, and you're going to be tested more frequently. That being said, stay solid. You'll be rewarded. I think he says that in the video. And basically, like, you know, like if you're going to try to be a rapper, try to be a rapper. That's the thing that gets all these Newark guys caught up. You saw Zay Flames come out 18 days, 17 days later. He's popped again, arrested again. If you're going to be a rapper, try to take your life seriously. I know that some of these guys are from the mud, from the hood, from the ghetto. Start making good choices, though, bro. Get yourself out of your just day-to-day survival environment, right? Use some of that scammer money to, like, invest in yourself and get yourself out of that projects, because a lot of these guys are tapped into that stuff. I'm not saying they're all scammers. I'm just saying, like, if you could flash 10 G's in the video, why can't you get yourself out of the hood? Why can't you make good choices, right? You have $10,000. I can't just whip out $10,000 right now. Could whip out close to it, but, like, you know what I'm saying? I can't just pull it out and start flashing it in the fucking my YouTubes. Like, I got a job. I do this other stuff. I have to pay bills. I have an apartment. Like, you know what I mean? So try to create a life for yourself where you can succeed and be a rapper, bro. Be a rapper. Don't be a gangbanger. Anyway, we'll have to watch this.
Impressive.
Now. This is Geeb, Rome.
Like how shit sound.
I think he's from Irvington.
Yeah, man. I'm walking, man.
This guy bangs blood. That much I do know.
Yeah, man. So fucked up.
That looks like the fakest.
I just been running all my money up just to get this shit straight to my boy and shit. I'm cutting off on my friends and shit. I stopped chilling with the bros, chilling with my bitch. You know what I'm saying? Chilling with my shorty and shit. I've been missing my granny though, for sure. You saying? Bye. Like, feel the bros gonna stuck in the can. They switch, make it blow like a fan. The way I be living, they won't understand. I'm trying to get rich, all this pen in my hand. Let me chill on the one with the plan. You bang.
See, he has more of a flow. I'm sorry, but in my opinion, he's better, bro. He's better than that other guy. That other guy is more popping in his hood, but this guy's a better rapper. And this is about rap. This isn't about who's tougher, who's more street. Drill has that crossover, but ultimately, like, yeah, we want to know who's good at rapping. All right, that's it for me. It's JFlood201 Reacts. I'll see you guys again in the next one, all right? It's 201. We keep it tough. We keep it 100, all right? Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, okay? And if you can and you want to, go run it up for Vane, all right? Go tap in with her. Tell her she should collab with me. I'll see you guys.